Okay, now I'm getting mad. Go ahead and finish the clip where this bastard creature in Arkansas is saying it's the law, we're going to forcibly inject you. Here it is.
Oh, I can refuse a vaccination whenever I want.
I mean, I assume are you going into college, or is this what you're asking, or what's the...
No, I'm concerned about mandatory vaccinations for the swine flu.
Well, there is no mandatory vaccination for the swine flu.
Well, if you read the CDC, you'd read that differently, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm not saying there couldn't be in the future, but...
Well, exactly. That's my point.
There's certainly nothing...
Well,
and that's very... I mean, that's constitutional. There's no doubt about it.
Well, there are a lot of things that are constitutional that are being undone right now, so that is why I'm questioning it.
This is a law that goes back, 100 years, more, maybe more.
Hit pause. Yeah, there were laws to take black babies and put them in buckets of water, saying they weren't human and kill them. Is that good? Just sick, all you cowards. You know this is tyranny, but you're going to roll over and go along with it till this country turns into a total cesspit, because that's what you like. Because they're not artists, they're not creators, they're not business owners, they're parasites. It's a world run of scum like you. Keep playing the filth.
Nations they're legal, and they've gone to the Supreme Court. There's no doubt about it.
That you're saying vaccinations can be made mandatory?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me stop right there. See, we have the dummy public thinking I make it up when I give you the executive order. Let me give you the executive order for forced quarantine and inoculations. And for 5 years, they've been secretly hiring tens of thousands of preachers to tell their flocks to go to FEMA camps, take forced injections, and turn the guns in. It's of God. That means they're getting ready to try it. What'd you guys just say? Oh, thank you. They're popping my ear up at the network. DHS sets guidelines for possible swine flu. CBS News. Quarantines. Forced inoculations. Executive Order 13375. 13375. Here, I'll circle it. Right there for you. Zoom in on that for them. We're out there in denial, sucking their thumbs and drinking sodium death fluoride because they love being euthanized. Why shouldn't the elite steal everything and just take over? You love drinking their poison water. Hell, it's a big joke. I bet the guys at the NSA drink extra fluoride water. I bet they give it to their babies. Because it's all about being slaves and being stupid and being conned and being gamed and being run over. Finish the clip.
Did I call you back?
Okay.
I'm looking into the vaccination refusal forms.
Yes, sir.
And I'm trying to find out what I talked to a lawyer, and it seems that that is an application for a waiver.
You guys just started the clip over.
Correct?
Forget it. Forget it. The whole clip's up on Infowars.com. Just stop being in denial about what... And then the company that's made the vaccine is Baxter, caught putting weaponized bird flu in the vaccines. Bloomberg News, but you don't care. And people will take it, and they'll die, and you'll stick your kids to the ground, and you'll go, proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm thumb scanned, and everything gets listened to, and the police wear black uniforms, and I get home inspections for my carbon tax, and I gladly turn my guns in, 'cause I'm proud to be a slave of the bakers. God bless the slaves and the masters. The idiot-type redneck people they've got that serve the New World Order kind of as the enforcer. It's like guerrillas, like policy. I mean, I'm kind of ashamed I'm a little bit related to them. And they got a bunch of other scum working for them. I've seen you. You're a bunch of trash. Oh, I hate you. Oh, liberty, folks. I'm really threatened by all this, so I got a little fired up. But the spirit of liberty is infectious, is it not? All right, let's go ahead and take calls from Ted Anderson. Folks, I can't handle it anymore. I'm starting to really have a problem here. I mean, I realize what scum the government is, how it's filled with. What's funny, guys? I just can't handle it anymore. All right, let's go to Ted Anderson. They're in there laughing at me. This ain't funny. I just blew my voice out earlier screaming. People ask why my voice is so deep. I go out and bullhorn the NSA like I'm going to probably go do. And there'll be Army guys in plain clothes and Air Force acting like they're friends. They'll be all acting all real scared, though, when you're by. They'll be going, "Hi, Alex, I'm here for the protest." And And they actually are scared. Oh, God, it's them patriot people that wear George Washington shirts. Oh, God, it's so scary. They might get me. They're showing in a building. Maybe I need some water here. Oh, here's some. Oh, I'm out of it. Somebody bring me a coffee. Let's go to Ted Anderson. Ted, I wanted to get you on for a few minutes before I hit some final news here in the last segment. Because gold and silver's way up, and you're about to run out again. You have it from $25, $30 lower. It just keeps going up and up, the gold and the silver. You bought when it was a lot lower. You're passing those savings on. People shouldn't listen to me, though. They should probably just keep their paper money, stay in the stock market, trust the government. Don't get into gold and silver that's tripled in value the last few years. Just don't do it, right, Ted?
Well, you know, here's what I have to say. If they pass this cap and trade bill, and right now it's about a 50-50 shot, that is going to be the death to the United States currency, because that is what's needed in order to have a world bank. Hey, that's what the NSA's there, to make sure the raping goes well. The Pentagon is a knife slitting our throat. Traitors! Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. The Federal Reserve Act was passed in 1913, Alex, and then the taxes, the federal income taxes, passed the same year. You cannot have a central bank in the world with a world currency.
We're doing what America needs, Ted. The NSA needs to make sure Northcom stops the people from foreign banks ruling, Ted.
Anyways, that's just the point that I'm trying to come up with, Alex. I mean, we lose this one battle today, it's done. We're screwed. This nation is toast. No,
that's what the NSA wants, traitorous pieces of trash that openly admit they work for offshore corporations. Oh, you didn't know you're Thomas Barnett? It's on C-SPAN and brags about it? Stay there, Tell them about the coins when we get back. You know, we're not done. It just means that these bastards are going for broke, but I agree it's really bad. And then the slaves will have to see what it's like going under a socialist grid with Obamanoid Nazis running around in red and black uniforms. Ted, can you believe it? NSA spy bases everywhere, FEMA camps, Obama brigades marching around. I mean, it's just insane, Ted.
It sounds more like Nazi Germany than it does the United States of America.
Yeah, well, their Nazi Germany can just go to hell, Ted. I mean, I'm just really getting sick of it. And all you stupid good old boys that work for the system. Man, what is wrong with you, you cops and the rest of you? This is classical tyranny. I know, you're going to sit out and think you're going to be safe because you're born cowards and trash. Well, not me. Not me. Not me! I won't urinate all over my forebears. There's a guy named MZ in Santa Cruz, California.